Hey, you guys. I am back for today. We're gonna have some makeup fun. The palette that won was the Masquerade. Wait, is it the Masquerade? Yes. Was it the Masquerade or Masquerade? The close second, though, you guys. Almost had me pull out Modern Renaissance. But I took down all the what everybody wrote down, what everybody said in the giveaway video, and most of you guys had the Masquerade palette. But I think if you want to recreate whatever look I come up with today, yeah, you're gonna need some color. Cause that's what this palette is. This is the Masquerade palette. We have to give it some color. But yeah, and also today is my dad's 80th birthday, so we will be celebrating with him a little bit later today, but I wanted to go ahead and get my video done and up and out so that I can see what I come up with, because I have no idea just yet. But I'm looking forward to it. I think this is a beautiful palette. I have the, of course, you know, she came out with the miniature one, but I had already, of course, had the bigger pan size one. So we're just gonna roll with it, and yeah, and see what we come up with. I have no idea. Only thing I wish, guys, I am gonna have to put a black in, probably, more than likely, because I don't see that in here. I don't know a way to even try to make it up out of what's in this palette. So, did they have a black in Modern Renaissance? No, I don't think they did. So, nah, they didn't. But what I may do is, yeah, I'm gonna have to go use this golden ochre shade anyway out of Modern Renaissance just to start up here. So why don't we do that? We'll use this one just to kind of get us started. But our main event winner is the banging, always fabulous Masquerade Plaid by Juvia's Place. So yeah, we're just gonna go in with golden ochre right here just to get us started, and let me put some tape down because we're definitely gonna need it. We are going to go into AIDA, this shade right here, and we are going to get our crease built up really well. This is a Morphe R33 brush. So yeah, I'm just gonna keep blending it over. Gotta open up my eyes a little bit so I can see what's going on. My mirror looks weird. Oh yeah, so I'm gonna spend a little time. I'm actually gonna really get this color built up, like really layered on here really well. See how that outer crease looks right here? That's what I want the whole crease to look like. So yeah, we're gonna get that built up and blend it out so it can, we want to see it today. I am going back in with a clean blending brush. There's nothing on this, and just kind of blending our base shade and our crease shade together right here. Don't want any harshness. So yes, nothing on this brush. And as a matter of fact, I keep wiping it off because I don't want the build up to happen on that brush. Okay. Next, I'm gonna pick up the shade Zulu, which is more of a brownie. Let's just see if we can get, yeah, I just want to deepen this just a little bit, or a little bit of definition right here straight into the crease. And this is the Morphe M433. Yep, I like that. Excuse me, y'all. I'll be right back. Since there's no black in this particular palette, we're gonna go in with Black Bean, from NYX and cover the whole lid. And then I'll show you guys we're gonna blend it out. Make sure you blend it out, because we're gonna, this is how it's gonna help us create a good base for our color and give us the depth that we need, even though we don't have a black in the palette. So since we don't have a black, let's create it. We're gonna kind of cheat a little bit, but we didn't go into another palette. We just pulled out our lovely pencil. So yay. Make sure you go back in with your second transition shade and get the top of that blended out. So the shade I'm talking about is Zulu. So go back in with a little bit of Zulu on that little taper brush and just blend out the top of it. One reason why I like really using herb stuff, it just does not take a lot to get a look done. And for the amount of pigmentation, it's just not hard. Even though it's inexpensive, it just doesn't take all day. It took me a minute to get the black blended out because that's the pencil that we used. Okay, so I'm gonna take the Fulu color, which is the dark brown. It's not that dark, and just build it up a little bit over the black because we don't have a black. So we just kind of created a little something, and we're just gonna take this right over it. It's not really that dark. Okay. Get that blended on. And the outer little V. We have to do a little bit of packing, but that's okay. Hopefully you guys can see that. Pack, pack, pack. Pack, pack, pack. And pack, pack, pack. I'm going to take Dahlia on a dry brush first and get this laid down right here in the center part. I'm going to cover a lot of the eye space. Because we want this to show up. Now to intensify it, you know, you guys just can go in and wet it. Okay. Just get it packed on. It's beautiful color. Okay, I tried to get away from not using the black, but I had to. It just was not looking right with it looking like that, no definition or anything. So yeah, and then for a little bit of extra bling, I'm taking the Steelers into the blue, and I am centering it right in here, widening it a little bit at the top. So we haloed the halo basically. And what I did to kind of make it look a little bit smoother was I just took my little flat brush and just kind of pushed it down. That's pretty. Gives you a little bit of extra zhoosh. Now you don't have to do this. You guys can stop at the blue, but you all know I'm so extra. So I'm gonna pick up a little bit more of the blue and just make sure that it is being seen properly, because I hadn't done the black on this eye. So you see the difference without the black. It needs a little bit of black. So all I did was take a little bit of her Chad out of the Saharan. You can use any black. You don't have to use this black, just any black to kind of clean up the edges a little bit and to give that some definition. It just wasn't looking right. I'm sorry. I tried to get away with maybe, but that brown that's in there, that it's not dark enough, and it's a little too cool tone for this particular eye look. So yeah, forgive me, but yeah. You guys can stop at the blue if you want to and stop at the brown, but this definitely needed a little bit of help. Just a little more richer on this side. I'm just trying to make sure you guys can see that. I'm gonna take the brush again and just kind of tap, tap, tap to get that blended into the center and pushed up to the top. Alrighty, for the brow bone highlight, I'm going in with Giza. Open this area back up. Got a little closed off. But yeah, that looks decent. Pretty. Yep. Yep, I like it. So yeah, just put your little Giza up there. Just open this little area back up. Then we're gonna move on to the face, left face. Okay, you guys, to kind of soften that just a little bit, I took Zola, which is the little minty green, not minty green, turquoisey green, and I literally just dabbed it right onto the, into the blue color, just to kind of give it some dimension. And I'm just using my finger to get that done. Yeah, I like that. I don't know what y'all think. I like it. It's cute. This is wearable, right, you guys? When you guys wear this to work. While we wait on eyelashes, I'm gonna go in with, I'm gonna use the Kiss Lash Couture little black dress eyelashes today. But what I'm gonna do is since I wanna use my Kat Von D today, which is actually the wrong shade, it's one shade lighter. I'm actually gonna go in with Melanie Mills Deep Gold and kinda counteract the lightness by kind of making my skin just a little hair darker golden than like a rose gold or like a yellow gold, which kind of brightens. This does give me evenness to my skin, but it also kind of, you know, see, to me, just to kind of give me more of a darker little hue to my skin. Still goldeny, but a little darker hue. And we're gonna see if we can counteract. We're gonna have to do some other things too to counteract the fact that the foundation is really not my shade, but I really want to use it today. So I blended out the Kat Von D. It doesn't look bad, but I know it's a shade too light for me. But we are going to make it work today, as they say. So around my little highlight areas, I'm just kind of making sure that my contour is kind of like blended a little bit into it, if that makes sense. So like I'm just lightly dusting this right here so that the contour shade can kind of counteract some of the foundation and, you know, some of the highlighting we did. Not counteract it, but just kind of balance it out a little bit more. So that way my face looks more balanced. It's not the brush I use for my nose, but we get that. But yes, I brought it down just a little bit more, like really skating the edges of the contour. So now it looks a little more even. That makes sense. And then I gotta clean up my nose and we'll be back. So real quick, if you guys have not, if you weren't able to get your hands on the Wet n Wild brushes that was in the set, they've released these, and I think the color is rose gold because I think these are more silver. And a couple of these are in my favorites. Like I use them daily. I use their little couple of their eyeshadow brushes. Hold on, I'm trying to find eyeshadow blending brush. They have another brush that I use. Oh, the one for contouring. What is that thing? But I can't. Okay, this one. This is my favorite one for contouring right here to make sure you get right there in the crease. I don't know, it just does a good job. Just kind of place your brush and just go right there across the edge of it. And this one, I use it for my nose contour all the time to get my nose contour blended out. This is a great blending brush that they have. So if you can get, I think they selling these individual now. So yeah, boom. And to keep it kind of balanced, I'm gonna go in with this, just to kind of, this contour shade from, see, I think that's gonna give me what I need. Urban Decay out of the Naked Skin Shift. What's this thing called? Naked Skin Shapeshifter. So yeah, I'm gonna make sure that that gets some visibility today. So you see how now my face just kind of looks, the center part is what looks really highlighted. So I'm kind of toning the rest of the face down by doing the other methods that I did to kind of keep it in check, even though I've used a lighter foundation. Going into the NARS Unfiltered for blush, I'm going to use the shade Me First. I hope that's what it is. Can't really. I need a smaller brush. Hold on, y'all. So I messed that up. So I did go in with this shade. I cannot see this. I think it's Watch Me or Out There. This shade right here. And then I took the, wait a minute. This is Watch Me. Okay, so I used Out There on the cheek, and now I'm using Me First as a bit of a highlight. Because I think that's what that is up there. More so than what I was thinking. I thought it was a blush, but I think it's a highlighter now that I'm looking at it. It's soft. Ooh, that's pretty. Yeah, I think that's a highlighter. That's what it looked like to me, but now it looks cute. And for highlight, I'm just gonna go in with Watch Me. It is intense. We'll watch with it. See, just right here on the tip of my little, can you blend it out? But yeah, this is pretty. That's pretty. I like that. Oh, I like that. Me like it. And using my favorite inner corner highlights palettes, Kat Von D, the Alchemist. Isn't this the Alchemist holographic palette? I'm using the blue sapphire shade in there to get my inner corner highlight going, which you guys know I absolutely adore this palette. Bet you want to take your little inner corner highlight up a level. I totally forgot to tell you guys to let me know what you think about me tricking my foundation today into thinking, you know, we a little bit darker than what we started off with. Contouring is going to be your friend if you have a lighter shade, because kind of like when you blend it into the skin, you blend it into the foundation and kind of making just the highlighted portion of your face kind of more pronounced. That's the way it kind of seems to me, but you all let me know. So yeah, I really like the Kat Von D foundation, and that was given to me, and I just want to use it. So, and it's full coverage. I got a full day. So yeah. Stay tuned for the outro. So you guys, this is the final look for me today. I hope you all really enjoyed this tutorial. Not tutorial, Lord have mercy. The makeup look done with, hold on, y'all, I need to swipe a little bit of golden ochre up under here just to kind of clean that up. That's looking a little hazy up under there. Yeah, just a little bit to kind of clean it up just a little bit. Anyway, I just want to thank you all so much for tuning in and all the wonderful comments. Keep them coming. I love the interaction. I love being able to speak with you guys so we can figure out what's next on the horizon for us. I know I kind of went a little bit overboard of what we were supposed to do, but I hope you all feel like it all came together. Yeah, so if you think this look came together, even with me adding a little bit of the Stila into the blue, and then I topped it with another shade from the Masquerade palette, which is the palette we played in today. Yeah, let me know. I think it turned out cute. On my lips is oldie but goodie Trust Issues. Excuse that, y'all. I'm knocking stuff down. Trust Issues from Anastasia. This is such a chocolate girl friendly lip color. I just think it's just beautiful. It's one of my favorites. Yeah, when sometimes I kind of do like the browns up in here, this just brown, rusty, pinky, mauve will just roll with you. So if you haven't looked at that lipstick shade, I'm gonna say make a suggestion. Say check it out if you've been looking for something kind of in the neighborhood of chocolate, mauve, pinky, you know. Anyway, yeah, so if you guys have any, excuse me, I'm tearing up stuff left and right. Just let me know if you guys have any questions. And yeah, until the next time, I will see you all on the next turn. Thanks, YouTube. Bye-bye.